Hi, this is Told. Welcome, and today gotta bring you the slimes before the end of the season. Foundation's coming next week, and I figured let's work out this Tale of Tamiyo. 2 mana, 1 blue, mill 2 cards. If two cards that share a card type or were milled this way, draw a card and repeat this process. And then on stage 4, uh, you can exile any number of instant sorceries and or Tamiyo planeswalker cards from your graveyard, copy them, and you may cast them any number of copies. That being said, into the flood maw. I need it. Need you. I did put it over here. Need it. Where's this thing? Can't do you. Sorry, bottomless pool. I was debating whether I should take it out because the idea is what we're doing is minus those 2 cards. I guess these are instants as well. I suppose they count as double. So for the first 3 chapters of the Tale of Tamiyo, we're focused on sorceries, enchantments. These are also sorceries and instants. So you just have like these couple card outliers. Going with the Voluminous Layer as well as another enchantment, right? So that's kind of our breakdown of what we can hit. Obviously, the Flood Maw with Cease and Desist and Flotsam and Jetsam, Flotsam and Jetsam overlap. So the Flood Caller is the only thing that we can hit. If we hit that, it's a definite whiff. We're going 69 cards because everyone loves 69 for some reason. I have no idea. But the reasoning by that is we got 24 lands. Usually this deck runs, I run at about 21, 20, 21, 22 lands maybe. And then I always find that's a problem with the slime. So we're going with the 24 lands, but we're going with more cards. The reason being is if we took out, this is gonna be, I shouldn't do this and do it live. If we did 60 cards, we only have 13 slimes. That's not really good. We want that slime power to be better. So that's why we're adding in 9 extra slimes. So I'm changing the way you normally design a deck, right? What I'm doing is I'm saying how strong do we want our slimes to be? And that's how many slimes we're going to put in the deck. And then we're going to build a regular deck around it. So, I don't know if that says anything. 22 of those non-creature cards are that. So we have 21, 22, 23 normal cards. So, we have Into the Flood Maw. We have the Bushwhack to either search us a land or fight. We got the hard-hitting question for planeswalkers mainly, to fight a planeswalker. That's the main thing. We got the Weak Stone Subjugation card that people don't play. I don't know what that mana symbol is. What is that? Brotherhoods and Brothers War. Yeah, from Brothers War. No one plays it. So for 1 mana, a target creature doesn't untap during its untap step. For 4 mana, you could tap a creature or permanent. I don't know what tapping. I guess you could tap an artifact that taps for something interesting. Artifact or creature. But for 1 mana, they attacked you already because they did, and now you tap it, never to attack you again. Or you just put it on there, and then if you attack me, you're never attacking again. Founding of the Third Path. This is our mill strategy. 1 mana, you can cast a 1 or 2 mana spell. These are 1 or 2 mana, not this guy. 1 or 2s. And then we have Flotsam and Jetsam, mill 3 cards. Right? Investigate. There's also the backside, so once we get up to 6 mana, we can cast a spell from the opponent's graveyard. Cease and Desist. Exile 2 cards from the graveyard to stop those graveyard shenanigans. And basically what we're casting this for is gain 2 life and draw a card. Help us survive the game. You can also destroy artifacts and enchantments. Sure, we have a few enchantments, but if we're using the destroy all artifacts and enchantments, it's because we're playing Simulacrum deck. Let's be honest. Or maybe a bunch of overlords. We need to wipe that out. Mill 4 cards, that's what it's in there for. Mill 3 cards. So 6 cards of mill. Not the greatest to fill up our graveyard, but we got Tale of Tamiyo that's going to do us the milling, right? And that also helps with the 69 cards, right? We need a little bit bigger deck because if this thing starts popping off, we could mill ourselves. We don't want to do that. Kumsakor, get that 3rd mana, hopefully, and then we can start sliming off. Got the Valley Flood Caller. 2 and 1 blue. Cast non-creature spells as though they had flash. You know what's a non-creature spell? Everything but the Valley Flood Caller. So we basically take these sorceries and enchantments that are ruining us at, sorcery speed, and now we can cast them. Right? He also untaps himself, plus his rats, frogs, otters, birds. Not oozes, though. So there's that. But the idea is we have Flood Caller out. Now we can cast the ooze on the opponent's end step. So any sorcery speed removal that they have can't be used on our guys so that we can swing in and get an attack. Only instant speed removal would work, and they'll have to spend that on our turn. Blah, 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 blah. 2 pylons. 2 vine stalks. I'm going with the lair. I made that switch. Haven't played it yet. Originally I was going 4 hedge mages for the surveil, but I figured if you hit the lair when Tamiyo mills, it's an enchantment as well as a land, so it can match up. So having dual cards is pretty good. So let's get into some games and slime your way to some victories. No creatures. Ooh. Gotta float some Jessam for milling. Pretty cool. Plenty of lands. And we're mono red. Mono red on the play. But just what Slimes wants to see. That's the only deck that causes us problems. It's a really fast deck. And click this button really fast. Do we take this too? Think we're float some Jetsam next turn. So much land flood. 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands out of 9. Yeah. I have 22 slimes in there. 24 lands. Should have an even split. A nice long wait for them. Act like I have something to do. I don't really. It's a Birdman. Ruckus. That's a menace. Can I get a ooze? No. Tale of Tamiyo, let's pop off. Can they kill us next turn? That's the question. They have a bump spell. Clearly, they have one type of interaction. Well, they have one turn, and then hopefully we hit a slime. Here go. Mono red. I broke your brain? What the hell happened? Draw card, draw card, draw card, draw card. 2 slimes and draw card. Draw slime. 2 cards, draw slime. Right. Founding's good so that we can cast spells that get milled. We do get the bushwhack. Not ideal. We do get to mill before we cast our slime. It is possible. Yeah. We could draw another card. Your go. Come on, man. Your monster's rage. Slime, yes. Slime, yes. So technically we won't mill ourselves out because of the creatures. Let's not screw this up, huh? Can they kill us? I don't know. It's an 8/8. Let's see that monster's rage, bruh. Target creature you control. Target creature you control. See that monster's rage. They could have the manifest red one. Puts it up to 8. I mean, either way he's gonna kill my guy, but I have to do it. Loadsome Jessam does not give us cards back. And we're about ready. We're at 30 cards out of 69. Let's go pump them up, man. Pump them and dump them. You're not going to be able to deal with that slime. If only I had one more land. No deal? Deal or no deal? No deal. I'm at 6 life. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. We'll be able to cast 1 from the graveyard. Why don't you put that on the other guy? I don't think we need this anymore, right? I don't know. We don't have that many lands. We're not going to have that many lives. How many turns? He probably has another ruckus. I mean, if we get lucky, we might just be able to get down a slime that kills him next turn. Oh, you betcha. You betcha, buddy. You betcha, buddy. You do your worst. Double strike. And you still got through damage. You blew your load, though. Oh, no. Oh, the 2/2 guy. That sucks, dude. Floatsome and jetsome. Do we need the mill anymore? Just get this land into play. You're late to the party, dude. 1 turn late. What do they have in here we can kill them with? Menace? Are you kidding me, bro? Come on, man. Don't pump stuff. Don't have a spell. Don't have a spell. Don't have a spell. That's good. Bushwhack? Hard hitting question? Bushwhack? One, two, three. Into the Flood Maw? I'll do those. I don't know what order they go in. Into the Flood Maw. Boom. Auto pay. Hard hitting question. Target creature you control, target creatures they control. Boom. Auto pay. Bushwhack. Fight. Boom. Boom. Auto pay. I guess you want to do it in reverse order. I hope I did that right. Auto pay. Boom. Take out their entire board. Boom. Something against humanity. They can only draw one card. What a game. Good game. Punk. Yatch. On the draw again. Against mono red. Or some variant of that. And I have a mulligan last game. No, just discard. That's great. What do I need? Blue. Don't take glimpse the core. Don't take glimpse the core. Don't take glimpse the core. Stupid discard. Yeah. Oh baby, that's the ticket. You should have took glimpse the core. Slime online. I just need to hit like 3 slimes, 4 slimes. I mean, they have a bunch of removal, right? The hell is this? Me. 1 slime was found in the making of this video. They could have deadly Coverup. So we need our cease and desist. Are we racing? We'll go no blocks. Because you know what? I can attack with that next turn. Bushwhack? I can glimpse the core. Maybe I should have bushwhacked. Would have been the same. I would have got a land in my hand. I mean, we really want to enter the Flood Maw, the Deep Cavern Bat. He could have enchantment removal. Which would suck. I'll take my 3. 4. Just, you can put this in your hand. It's a pretty good card. Pretty good. I'll take that back, thank you. Hope you don't have enchantment removal. Yeah, I should have got that blue. That was a mistake on my part. I should have took the bushwhack. Man. No attacks. Now I will block the mentor. Are they trying to get food? They are trying to get food. have to block it. What is this? Sacrifice of food? Come on, man. Hit more than that, dude. I don't have food to sacrifice. I mean, he's a 10-10. Sucks. Is this food? That's in land. Enchantment land. Yeah. Well, I have to block this. Stupid Tamiyo, you need to hit, bro. Oh, did I mess up? I messed up. Yep. I mean, it was my mistake that I didn't get the right land. Also, I haven't drawn any lands. Keep going. 8-8 only. That is not going to do it. Don't screw up. Get this out. Like one land short, huh? I have removal spell. Just need one turn. Always with a slime against humanity deck, you always need one turn. I need one turn. Just need one turn. Could I have gotten that back? I can do that next turn. Oh my god, your go, dude. Come on, man. You gonna kill my guy or what? Let's go. You gonna eat your food? Yeah. Yeah. One mana away. One turn away, actually. If I had one more land, that's all that matters. I could sack slimes for food. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Why didn't you do that last turn? I don't understand. Could have saved your back. I was tapped out. Glad you went first. Because if you didn't, you lose the game. Oh, geez, should I keep this? Shuffler's fine. There's not a 0.1% chance of having 3 cards out of 7 in your entire deck. Especially when you're playing on a 69 card deck that's even higher than a normal 60 deck. Look at this garbage. 91. Yeah, where were you at last turn? I've greatly sacrificed the food. And mana screwed. Start out with a 1-land mulligan, go to a 2-land, and don't draw a 3rd land. But they draw on curve. Ooh. Blue, green. I need double green. All right. Sheldred. Obliterate. Can I get a 4th land? Probably not. Nice. No blocks. Can I get a fight spell? I don't know. I don't think it matters. I think I'm just dead. This 100-card deck drew all the answers with perfect mana. What a perfect curve out. Submit 0? Sure, you just do that. Decline. No, I want to hit a fight spell. What a perfect curve out, man. What a perfect curve. You can figure it out. Yeah. I go first? What? After I was just complaining that I've been on the draw 5 times in a row? Because you're tired of making me lose? So you make me go first? Founding of the third path and the glimpse the core, perfect start? Oh. Bats. Pretty terrible matchup for us. Not gonna lie. Well, we only have a choice to get green. Only thing we can hope for is milling some slime. Yeah, bro. 1 slime. We need to draw a land. We can bushwhack. Or we could glimpse the core. I think we bushwhack. Could have removal, but I think they would use it, yeah. So then... Would I draw another slime? I mean, he prevented our bushwhack. Sooner or later, they'll cast a better spell, right? That's great. 2 damage now from that guy. A 25 life. Okay. We have to do it. It's terrible. But we have to do it. I think they're slow rolling it anyway. I guess maybe they're not. They makeshift binding and then tenacity on 3, so they haven't had a chance to do anything else. We're at 16. That doesn't gain life on its own. That doesn't gain life on its own. Sure. Nothing like 2 lands right in a row that are tapped. Alright, 5 turns. Unless I have another binding. Is this gaining you life? This is 5 mana to activate, so next turn we can technically attack with the Restless. No, we can't. The slime. The turn after that, we can attack with the slime. We can double slime next turn if we draw one. Yeah, a couple cards I thought about putting in was the season, the blue season. Can make this up. What a top deck. What do you do? Return all creatures from all graveyards. Yeah, that's great. I'll take 4. Alright. 4, 8. 15, 21. I think I'm just dead though. Right? They're gonna gain 1 from the Lurker Bat? They go to 24. 15, 21 plus 5 plus another 3 from the Restless Vinestock to pump up the slime. Green. We can bring down Aclazotz. That only brings him down 1. This pumps our slime by plus 3. I think we win. Being on the play, we win. Everything has trample. Sonar Strike. So they gain 4 life? That's their last card in their hand, though. They go up to 27. 15 plus 9, that's 24, plus another 5. It's 30. Now they go back up to 5. Next turn. Oh, and then the funeral. Ooh. Trample damage happens before this other stuff, though. Okay. What? Wow. Are you kidding me, bro? You have... eight lands on curve? Sometimes you just take beats, you know? What am I doing on 2? That? 2 Tale of Tamiyos. Not that great. Actually, I'm going to mill cards. At least we can exile that from the graveyard. Yeah, I'll milk 3 cards. Looks pretty good. You have a counterspell? It would suck if you did. Glimpse the... We need more mana. Can we double Tom? Oh, it's a legendary. Go on, card draw. I need more lands. That wasn't a champ, man. Let's see your removal spells. This miner is gonna be the worst thing. I wonder if we could do it if they have like the sack one. 2 mana answer. Are you kidding me? The only thing that I can't. Let's see your other 2 mana answer. I have Bushwhack. And Flotsam and Jetsam. Eaten by prawns. Bushwhack? Submit 1. I will fight your face. Auto pay. The perfect turn. Let's exile up to 2 cards from the graveyards. And then I'll gain back some life. We are at 47 cards. You put that wicked roll on something? No? A shame. How many cards do you have in your hand? Jeez. Deadly Coverup. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, dude? Are you serious? I have it in my hand. Deadly Coverup protection. I tapped out. Apparently I should have waited. You're just amazing, Magic. Where are you at? 28? Into the Flood Maw. I don't think that's gonna do it. Since I need lands. Do we Tale of Tamiyo? I don't know. I think we're gonna need all the cards that we can. There's nothing like really that we want to cast from that. Oh, I guess we need it into the Flood Maw apparently. So ridiculous. So ridiculous. So I should have waited on my turn? Should have waited on the cease and desist? So messed up. Alright, let's see your removal spell and then I could leave. Let's see what that does to my land. Great. Destroy all enchantments, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, did we hit him for 1? I think this just goes back to being a land, right? Oh, that's not an enchantment. fine. He's already tapped, bro. I have one creature left. Oh. One Valley Flood Caller left. And one more land. Do we have a fight spell in here? Flotsam and Jetsam. What could we cast from their graveyard? Is that any good? Corpses of the Lost? Deadly Coverup? What does this do? I think we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks good, right? I think we'll deadly cover up you, huh? I got plenty in here. Cease and desist. Seems pretty good. I think we'll take your Corpses of the Lost. Just have another deadly cover up in their hand. Eaten by piranhas. Witch's Vanity. Hopeless Nightmare. Cool. Bunch of dead cards in their hand. What cards left I got in my land? 22. No more instant speed. Do we kill you with a land? Good game. No. This is game 7. I'll take it as a win. Messed up. But yeah, I got too greedy on the graveyard, and I could have protected myself from that deadly cover-up, but it didn't matter. They had another deadly cover-up, so we were losing it regardless. Alright, and we're back. A couple good games. Bunch of crap. Mono red on the play. I had 5 games on the play, on the draw, in a row. Won one of them, lost 4. And 2 of them were against like mono red, mono greenish red. Toxic deck that curved out. Golgari Toxic that curves out into perfect draw. Yeah. I mean, the slime always suffers against aggro decks, right? We don't do the Patchwork Beastie because we don't have aggro. Like, let's make it better. I think we'll go with a Value Flood Caller. Didn't pay off. This was pretty good on the removal front. I think I would go down 1 on the Tale of Tamiyo. Some Jessam, pretty good. Cease and Desist, great protection against deadly cover-ups if you keep it up. So I think we would replace the Flood Caller with something. These were some of the cards I was looking at. The Patchwork Beastie, the reason why we're not going with this is we're never going to get Delirium. We have Sorcery, Instant, Land, Creature, Enchantment. Maybe we could. We'd have to hit one of these, right? Or this is an instant. So we'd have to have one of these in the graveyard in order to reach Delirium. Or not. Well, we're removing the otters. So while you can mill a card every turn, that's great, but not so good. Talking to Pantry, I never thought about using it with a slime. It'd be probably pretty great. You know, every slime you cast, you can then draw a card. Face Flight for protection on slime. Slimes are always susceptible to damage, and it'd be pretty good. It's a good option. Gadwick's First Duel. So you create a cursed roll on up to 1 target token, so it makes them a 1/1 creature. So then you'd play against +1/+1 counter decks. Yeah, we know that will happen. Happens all the time because that's how Magic screws you. Scry 2, and then on the 3rd one, you can cast an instant or sorcery spell from the graveyard. I really like it. I've never played it, but it's kind of similar to the Founding of the Third Path, right? Where you exile an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. So it's pretty good. And they're both, oh, they're not from the same set. So that might be an option to replace the Flood Collar with. Because it's removal. Oh, not you. Gadwick's first duel. Because it's removal, or at least makes their creature crappy, right? And then you scry. It's not the best, but you can set up your next draw. I don't mind that. The Shoreline Looter can't be blocked. When it deals damage, you draw a card. Then if you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard, you know, don't have to discard, which you're gonna have a lot of. But it's a 1/1, so it's just a 1/1 that draws you extra cards unless they kill it. It's, you really need a blocker on the beginning of the game. Hunter's Talent is good, to fight, but I went with the hard-hitting question, which, I didn't see any planeswalkers, but, when the Lilianas of the world, you need that. And I kept seeing Lilianas, so while this would be better, oh, that's Innkeeper's Talent. So that you could draw cards with level 3. Obviously, level 2 has just 1 damage. Everything already has trample. Innkeeper's Talent to give yourself ward be pretty good. The Cryptex we used in the colorless slime deck worked out really great. It's a really great protection spell as well. It gives you that ramp ability, and then you're never sacrificing it to draw 3 cards, but you could, I guess. Tribute to World Trade we've seen in the past in like the mono green one. That Slimes is really great with that because you draw cards with it eventually. Enduring Curiosity is an interesting one, but I felt like the mana curve of 4 was really hard to get to, and the game's over, by the time you're getting to 4 mana. Flood Pits is kind of it's a 3 mana spell. That 3 mana slot is really filled with cards, right? Like, we're stocked full of cards. Bottomless Pool was an option to go instead of the Into the Flood Maw, but as you saw at the beginning of the video, for founding a third path, you really want those instant and sorceries, and so maybe the Tapper, would be something else. So, we even thought about adding in for draw 5, or, you can't really copy stuff, but you could also return non-token permanents to owner's hand, and these are all tokens, so, yeah. Season of Gathering as well. Draw cards of greatest power for 3 paws. Destroy all enchantments and or artifacts for 2 paws. That's an interesting idea. And then I thought about playing Walk-in Closet, because then you could play lands from your graveyard, right? Since you're doing all this milling, self-milling, and sometimes you don't have a land to play, but it's 3 mana. It is an enchantment. It does fit the sorcery enchantment type of ruling, but yeah, I do like the Flood Collar. Maybe you just go down 1. I mean, the Flood Collar, when it pops off, maybe it's not that great. It's just nichey. I want it to be a good card. It's not that good. So let's just replace that with a duel. So that way on turn 2, you put a curse roll on an opponent's creature. Whether you do or not, you may not. You might not even care. And then turn 3, you scry. And then turn 4, you're casting a slime. And you're doubling it. So you're putting out 2 slimes on turn 4. Sounds pretty good. Especially if on turn 2 you're taking out one of their creatures that's a threat, right? They put out something nice. You go second. They have a 2-drop that has a pretty substantial power. I don't know. Maybe it's later in the game. Those are changes I would make. Uh-oh. 69 cards. How did we get down? Whoa, what did I do? Oh, because we went down on the Tale of Tamiyo. Just put in 3. I don't know. It does make the deck go. Sounds good. This has been Told. Like and subscribe. See you Slimers next time.